Fasting for hours, feeling exhausted, battling headaches, and counting down the minutes till iftar. Sound familiar? What if I told you it doesn't have to be this way? Most people think fasting fatigue is just part of the process, but here's the truth. The wrong foods can make your fasting 10 times harder. You might be eating things that drain your energy, spike your thirst, and leave you struggling to stay awake. But don't worry. At the Health Circle, we've got you covered. In this video, we're exposing the worst foods to eat during Ramadan and what to eat instead for more energy, less hunger, and an easier, more fulfilling fast. Trust me, this isn't just for Muslims. If you've ever felt sluggish after a meal or struggled with low energy, this is for you. Stay tuned, because by the end of this, you will know exactly how to make this Ramadan, or any fasting experience, smoother and more energizing. Now, let's talk about the biggest food mistakes that can make your Ramadan more exhausting than it should be. But don't worry, I've got your back with smarter and healthier alternatives to keep you energized and feeling your best. First, let's break down the foods you should avoid this season. Processed and sugary foods might seem satisfying, but they can actually drain your energy and make fasting harder. Pastries, sugary drinks, fried snacks, and fast food are packed with refined sugars, unhealthy fats, and artificial ingredients. They cause energy spikes followed by crashes, leaving you sluggish and craving more. During suhoor, they fail to sustain you, causing blood sugar spikes and sudden crashes that lead to hunger and fatigue even before midday. At iftar, they can overload your system, causing bloating and discomfort. Instead, choose natural sugars like fruits and whole grains for steady energy. You'll feel the difference. The next on the list is fried foods. I know, the aroma of crispy fried samosas, chicken, and donuts is hard to resist, and they do taste amazing too, right? However, these treats are heavy, greasy, and can be tough on your stomach. They're packed with unhealthy fats, which might lead to indigestion or even contribute to weight gain. After a long day of fasting, your stomach needs gentle, nourishing food. Fried foods can make you feel fatigued and can also lead to high stomach acidity. Instead, try baking or grilling as a healthier alternative rather than frying. Another food to avoid during Ramadan is excessive salt. We all know that salt plays a major role in causing dehydration. Consuming too much salt, especially during suhoor, will make you incredibly thirsty throughout the day. Processed foods and fast food are often loaded with sodium, which worsens dehydration. Since staying hydrated is crucial during Ramadan, it's essential to reduce your salt intake. Stick to fresh, home-cooked meals seasoned with herbs and natural flavors instead of excessive salt. The next item on the list is often overlooked by most people: spicy food. While a bit of spice can enhance a meal, consuming it in excess may irritate the stomach lining, causing heartburn and indigestion. Research shows that this can be particularly problematic after a prolonged fast when the stomach is more sensitive. If you enjoy spicy food, consider moderating the intensity and opting for milder spices and herbs to add flavor without discomfort. Another food to avoid is dairy products. They can be a source of essential nutrients, but for some individuals, they may cause digestive issues such as bloating, which can make you feel uneasy, especially when consumed after a period of fasting. This is often due to lactose intolerance or sensitivity, which affects the body's ability to properly digest dairy. So, if you are lactose intolerant, be sure to stay away from dairy products. There are times where you just really crave something to boost your energy after fasting and decide to take coffee or tea for a quick boost. It might seem like a good idea, but these drinks are diuretics, meaning they promote dehydration. Drinking them during suhoor will leave you feeling even thirstier throughout the day, making your fast more difficult. At iftar, caffeine can interfere with sleep, which is already disrupted during Ramadan due to night prayers. So instead, you can pick herbal teas or water to stay hydrated and maintain steady energy levels over caffeinated drinks. Now that we have covered the don'ts, let's talk about the do's, healthier food choices and tips to make your Ramadan more comfortable and fulfilling. Usually we think vegetables are the only healthy food option, but that's not the case. Stay with me as I tell you other healthy options you can go for. First on the list is consuming whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. These provide sustained energy and essential nutrients. For suhoor, you can opt for complex carbohydrates like oats, whole wheat bread, or brown rice. Pair them with protein like eggs, yogurt, or beans to keep you feeling full longer. Another great tip is to incorporate healthy fats like avocados, nuts, and olive oil into your meals to support overall health. These fats provide sustained energy, help you feel full for longer periods, and aid in nutrient absorption. Additionally, they support brain function, heart health, and hormone production, making them an essential part of a balanced and nourishing diet during fasting. Sounds amazing, right? Prioritizing protein is also a great tip. It plays a crucial role in building and repairing tissues, supporting muscle growth, and maintaining overall health. Incorporating lean protein sources like chicken, fish, lentils, beans, eggs, and tofu into meals ensures essential nutrients. Additionally, protein helps regulate appetite by promoting fullness and satisfaction, which can reduce overeating and unhealthy snacking. Next tip is one that cannot be overemphasized. Drink plenty of water between iftar and suhoor. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water. I know it sounds like a lot, but the goal is to stay hydrated throughout the fasting window. You can also incorporate hydrating foods like watermelon, cucumber, and oranges. Herbal teas such as chamomile or mint tea are also great alternatives. Again, instead of frying, opt for healthier and gentler cooking methods such as baking, grilling, steaming, or sautéing to prepare your meals. These methods help retain nutrients while reducing the intake of unhealthy fats, which can contribute to weight gain and digestive discomfort. Choosing lighter cooking techniques also makes meals easier to digest, promoting better overall health during fasting. Just as we established earlier in the video, I know the urge to feast like a king after a long day of fasting is real, but trust me, jumping straight into a heavy meal can leave you feeling more like a stuffed turkey ready to be grilled. Remember what we said at the start of this video. Too much too soon can leave you feeling uncomfortable and bloated. Instead, ease into iftar with dates and water, following the sunnah. Dates give you a quick energy boost and help restore electrolytes. Next, go for a light soup or salad before eating your main meal. Take it easy and your stomach will thank you. This next tip might sound overhyped, but trust me, sleep is not something to brush off. There's a common misconception that you can just power through the day without proper rest. But the truth is, sleep is essential for maintaining energy, focus, and overall well-being, especially during Ramadan. Aim for at least 6-8 hours of quality sleep each night to help your body recharge. If falling asleep feels like a struggle, try a relaxing bedtime routine. You can read a book, meditate, or take a warm bath. Whatever works for you, just remember, better sleep means better function. Likewise, please pay close attention to your body's signals and respond accordingly. Avoid pushing yourself too hard, especially if you have an underlying health condition, as Ramadan is about balance, spiritually, physically, and mentally, ensuring both your faith and health are properly cared for. In addition, to avoid unhealthy food choices, plan your suhoor and iftar meals in advance, focusing on a well-balanced diet that includes proteins, fiber, and essential nutrients. Preparing nutritious meals ahead of time helps you stay on track, make healthier decisions, and minimize the temptation of last-minute, unhealthy cravings. I am sure we have all been in this tempting situation before, but the goal is to be intentional in planning in advance. Lastly, while fasting, it is best to engage in light exercises such as stretching, walking, or yoga to maintain physical activity without overexerting yourself. Intense workouts can lead to fatigue, dehydration, and muscle strain. If you wish to engage in more vigorous exercise, it is advisable to do so after iftar when your body has replenished its energy and hydration levels. Ramadan is a time for deep spiritual reflection, renewal, and connection with Allah. It is not meant to be a period of physical exhaustion or unnecessary hardship. By making mindful food choices, staying hydrated, and adopting healthy habits, you can maintain your energy levels and enhance both your physical and spiritual well-being throughout the month. It is not about restriction, but about finding balance, nourishing both your body and mind to sustain you through fasting and worship. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you have any personal experiences, additional tips, or questions, feel free to share them in the comments below. Let's support each other on this journey.